Traffic. A movie about the war on drugs and its effects on everyone around us, and blah blah blah. So, the movie follows three stories. You got Michael Douglas is a judge who wants to do the war on drugs. You got Benicio del Toro, and he's struggling between the corruption of the Mexican police force and fighting the drugs and all this other stuff. And then you got Catherine-Zeta Jones, whose husband she finds out is a drug dealer, and he's going to be arrested. And then Don Cheadle's there too, with Luiz Guzman. So you have these three intertwining stories all about drugs. And this movie really does work. It works really well. One of the really neat strengths of this movie is it's got this great way of being able to transition from one scene. It's very well paced. Every single scene, transitioning to the next scene, it all feels connected in the best possible way. And all the stories in themselves are pretty engaging, you know? There are struggles, and you understand these struggles. And these are great. Like, Michael Douglas is great. Benicio del Toro is phenomenal. Catherine-Zeta Jones is pretty good. And then Don Cheadle and Luiz Guzman, they're these two DEA agents. They're partners. They crack jokes at each other. And they're a really solid duo. And you really do understand everyone's point of view. Michael Douglas is this judge. And he has a teenage daughter who does heroin or something. And you kind of get why, like, I hate the teenage daughter personally, but I can get why she'd be into that. And of course, throughout that story, I empathize with Michael Douglas entirely because that his daughter is just an idiot. And then Catherine-Zeta Jones' character, when she finds out, oh, my husband is a drug dealer, she takes up the mantle. But we understand why she's acting so coldly, because she finds out she's in this situation. She's not going to let her son grow up poor. That's what's great about this movie. It makes us understand everyone's motivations. And no one is really like the complete bad guy. Now, there are a couple problems with this movie. One, this is a Hollywood movie, and it really feels like a Hollywood movie. There's a lot of stories where they're just overplayed. Like, you're like, this is a little silly. And they're really... Like, there's a couple times when characters get really, really low. And you're like, really? That fast? It wouldn't happen that fast. It just kind of took me out of the movie for a second. And it's a little bit of a problem. I mean, it's still an engaging story, but it's a little bit of a problem. Also, as far as direction goes, sometimes there's a few, like, weird cuts in the middle of scenes that I'm like, what? Why did you cut there? But overall, Traffic is really engaging, very interesting story about drug stuff. It's really well acted, it's really well paced, it's pretty well written. And it really is just a solid movie. Yes. I'm gonna give Traffic an A-. And it's on Netflix right now, so just go watch it.